drying.
Okay.
So immediately after school, I didn't actually waste time. I go straight into developing these doom solar dryers, and then giving farmers, giving these dooms to farmers in their location, so that they can be able to dry this fresh tomato. We process it into powder and then retail to customers.
That's my interest. You are able to do this. How many farmers have you been able to reach? And these farmers, where are they located? Because it's a very interesting story and topic. You find that we have so much being wasted when it comes to tomatoes. Out of so many, tomato is just one out of so many. So where are those farmers located, and how far have you been able to go with this?
Okay, our focus now is in the northeast. That's where I locate. I reside.
Can you give me an example of the states, particularly,
Gombe,
specifically?
Yeah, Gombe and Borno State.
Okay.
That's the axis that we currently operate.
Okay.
If you read the news, frequently you hear about stories of farmers in Gombe losing huge of their harvest.
Yes.
So that's why I focus on those on that axis. Currently, we were able to reach 700 farmers, and counting. Our goal is to see that we've reached as many as possible. Go to the northwest, where this tomato is being farmed in large quantity.
Yes.
You still see the news this year. There are many smallholder farmers who are actually experiencing this loss of post-harvest losses.
Yes.
Because there's no off takers. So with our technology, they can actually be able to dry this commodity without waiting for an off-taker. We come and buy the dried one, and then we process it into powder, thereby stabilizing the seasonality and scarcity of the produce annually.
No, this is very innovative. This is very endearing, and it's impactful. You are impacting not just farmers, but it's going to touch Nigerians definitely. And of course, these are the kind of stories we love to tell, because these are the kind of global stories that should go out to say, oh, look at the impact that Nigerians are making even right here. So now, those farmers, let's look at their reaction. When you came to them, what was it like? And right now, what is it like?
Okay, when we started, they are not actually buying the idea, because it's something new. We build the hub for them. Okay, you just have to go and dry without waiting for an off-taker. Sometimes these tomatoes are perishable after 5 days.
You see that they are so messy. You can't even gather them.
Exactly. So by the time they realize that they can actually dry this fresh tomato without waiting for an off-taker, and then we give them a good value for their produce. We buy at a very good value. That's when they start adopting. They start adopting. Currently, what we do with these farmers, they don't actually. Most of them don't actually. When we collect those raw materials, we don't actually pay. We would actually pay those raw materials. They give us maybe 2 weeks. Some of them even give us 1 month. Okay, you can just go with it.
Go process them, do them,
retail. When you sell,
then you return.
Our money.
This is
that's
so
the relationship we were able to build around these farmers. And so many other people are actually looking for, in their own location, how can they actually have a drying hub? These are the collaborations that we are seeking, and then Project I2M find us, and we're actually trying to see how we push it forward to reach so many other farmers.
I'm still coming to Project I2M, because this is very, very impactful. Imagine that there was no Project I2M, I would not have known about you. I would not have known, there's a young man right here in Nigeria, far away Borno, who is making such great impact. Now I'm looking at, you are leading the initiatives that reduce post-harvest losses for smallholder farmers in Nigeria, particularly in tomato processing, using dome solar drying technology. How did you come about this?
Okay, the dome is just a shape actually of a dryer. So we in chemical engineering, there are so many drying processes. But I find the dome so interesting, because it can accommodate its cost. The cost for building one is not that high.
Cost friendly.
It's cost friendly, and the materials are easily accessible.
When you say easily accessible, can you find those materials in Nigeria here?
Yes. You can get those materials in Nigeria, and we have, like, I was able to master how to build those dryers, and you can actually.
I wish you even came with one so that we can see. I know then you were trying to explain at the program.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So that's why I picked interest in the Doom dryers.
Okay.
And you can actually make it bigger.
All right.
So where many more farmers can actually use it and dry at the same time.
Okay, so now let's look at the coming of I2M. Tell us about it.
Okay, I heard about I2M. I think I saw them online making this incubation program.
Yes.
So I picked interest and I applied for it. I don't actually know about them. It was online I saw about them.
Okay.
So I applied.
So it's not that maybe you knew anybody
no.
or any godfather, anything like that. You just saw it online.
I saw it online and I applied.
You clicked and then you applied.
Yes, I applied it, and they picked us.
Yeah.
And they felt our solution, our innovation is feasible and scalable. So they invited us. We passed through the incubator program.
Yes.
After the incubator program, now we're at the accelerator program.
Okay.
We were able to have access to grants. We were able to have access to prototype funding. We were able to have access to IP, intellectual property. Like if your startup name is not registered, they register you.
By themselves? Yeah,
they do that free of charge.
Whoa.
So they were able to do for so many people actually. So, and I am one of the beneficiaries. And recently they started the accelerator program, which we applied, and I got selected also. That's how I came about.
Okay. So the impact of I2M, how is it impacting you right now?
Yeah, I2M have played a vital role in our startup because we were able to have access to markets. We were able to have
through the help of I2M.
Yes, through the help of I2M.
Yes.
We don't really have patent, but through the help of I2M, we are about to have patent for our product, and currently we are at the accelerator program.
Okay.
Trying to they are working tirelessly to see how we can scale our operations to cover so many other locations.
Oh, so if you've just joined us, this is still Unilag 103.1 FM, and this is Gourmet Guide with me, Lydia Eke. Gourmet Guide is a food and nutrition show that focuses on food, nutrition, agriculture, and what we do is tell our own story. And this segment for this period is what is known as the innovative entrepreneur. I had to go and get this young man who is an innovative entrepreneur. Although a chemical engineer, okay, he is the founder and CEO of Palmark Syndicate. What is he doing? What he's doing is so unique. It's not about the money he's making, no, but the impact. He is leading an initiative that helps to reduce post-harvest losses for smallholder farmers in Nigeria, particularly in tomato processing using dome solar drying technology. And in the course of the conversation, we've been able to see that he has impacted at least particularly the northeast. Am I